The Immortal John Hancock here with an update to my leak in my game room. And so I want to just first and foremost thank everybody for wishing me well. This last week was not fun, and rest assured it's going to be taken care of. I'm going to explain this. So if you didn't watch my video, I had a leak noticed in my game room. I had some water dripping from my garage door opener outlet, and it leaked on some games. Nothing major. Damage was minimal, so that was a good thing. You know, I didn't have hardly any damage, and I caught it early, and that's good. So the first step I did was called All Red Roofing. Actually, my wife called. My wife did a lot of this work. I was really thankful and fortunate that she took a lot of time out of her day to jump on this, and with her family as well. And so All Red Roofing came out. They tarped my roof, and so fixed the leak and dried out my game room, which didn't have a lot of moisture, but any moisture in there was taken care of. And that was really stressful. There's nothing like seeing water drip on a collection that you've done almost 30 years. It's just nerve-wracking, and it was tough. It was tough seeing that, and so took care of the leak, so it's not leaking anymore. And so the step 2 was to find out what was wrong with the leak. And so it got diagnosed, and the long story short is that there was some issues with the expansion roof woven into our original roof. And so there's 10 different ways of doing roof properly, and you talk to one roofer, and one roofer is going to say, oh, you shouldn't have done this and should have done that. But the bottom line is I have water. And so talking to the new roofer, they had a fix, and they said they could fix it. And the fix just for the damage of the roof was about $1,200 to $1,500. And so that wasn't too bad. We did an insurance claim, and the insurance was going to cover about half of that. And so there was a deductible, etc. And so there's that. So we got a fix. Also, the roofer suggested that our front of our roof needed to be replaced, and that would be the best way of fixing the entire problem. So he could fix just the damage done, or he could pretty much re-roof half our house. Now, if anybody has to deal with roofing, roofing is expensive, and so we did get the bill to re-roof half of our house, which is facing, it's a lot of wind, and he explained in detail why we should do this, even though we had a little bit of time left on our front part of our roof, which was only done about, I think it was done like 13 years ago. So okay, so the bill was $5,000, and so after that, that was, we had to digest that, and so knowing that insurance was only going to cover about $600 of that, and so then step 2 was to contact our previous contractor who worked on the expansion. And he was an older gentleman, and he, after talking to him, he promised to fix just the damage done to our roof, which would fix that problem. However, this is a very experienced person. He's done a lot of roofs. He's done a lot of work. And he said that, really we should look at fixing the front of our roof, and actually recommended that we go with All Red Roofing suggestion of replacing the front part of our roof. And so that actually made us feel good. He was going to fix it for free, but there was just some minor issues, and so All Red essentially was going to fix the damage and re-roof at a I feel a reasonable price. We did get a second opinion. We brought in yet another roofer, and the roofer looked at our roof and gave a bid. The bid was a lot higher, and so getting suggestions from many people, and a lot of people had different things. So we were in a tough spot, and everybody that listened to our situation said we're in a tough spot. It's true. We're in a very tough spot. Do we just repair and hope it doesn't leak, or do we get pretty much half of a new roof and pretty much have zero issues with roof moving forward. And so with the amount of games and things that I have in the expansion in the garage, we have decided to go with half a new roof. And so first and foremost, I want to say this. Okay, I really want to say this. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking anybody for donate money to it. That's not why I'm talking about this. It's just, it's a situation as a homeowner. As a homeowner, you deal with repairs and things break, and that happens. And so this is our situation. You know, it just happened. You know, the expansion was paid for by my second job at Portland Community College for 5 years, and you know, I'm gonna use the humble revenue that I get from YouTube to help pay for a new roof, and that's just that. And it's just as simple as that. It's just part of being a homeowner. You know, things break, and in the same week we had a toilet break, and so these things happen. And I just want to say, I don't want people to worry, and I'm not asking for money. I'm just stating the fact, and it happens, and it stinks. It's not fun. It's one of those things. You just you take a deep breath, and you put your big boy pants on and you fix it. And to me, that's that. And I was really thankful that I had a little bit saved to help with it. And so getting a small loan from the bank, it should be taken care of. And that's that. And so I just want to say, you know, that I love doing this channel. I do it because I love video games. I'm passionate about the classics. I've been doing a lot of classics on my channel, and that's why I do this channel. I don't do it, I don't live on it. You know, I'm a teacher by day, a second grade teacher by day, and you know, this is kind of my fun thing I like to do. And I generate a humble earning from it, but it's something that I enjoy doing, and I really just want to thank all the friends and family, and really a lot of people reached out. Hey, you okay? And it's just one of those things. And I'm doing better this week, I think, after getting the shock of having an unexpected repair. And these things happen, you know. These things happen, you know. And I'm just fortunate to be in a spot where I can be able to repair it. And it means my video game collection means a lot to me. I'm fortunate in a position where it's not like someone's health or dealing with, you know, a huge medical bill or something more important than just a roof. And I know in Washington a roof is really important, and so every region has its pros and cons. And in the state of Washington, you got to have a good roof, and you can't have a roof leak. You know, in California, it was sunlight. Sunlight was just a killer on some video games, especially, you know, sunlight, sun fade. There was a lot of games found with sun fade, especially at flea marts and stuff. And so just know that as a homeowner, and maybe some of you out there are thinking about getting a home, that you know, there's pros and cons to renting, and there's pros and cons to owning, and one of the cons of owning is that when things break, you are required to fix them. And some of the home repairs can be very costly, and having a roof go out or needing a roof replacement's one of those. So that's really it. That's really what I wanted to talk about, and I want to thank everybody for the support. It does mean the world to me, and I have many more videos planned. And so I don't want people to worry. I'm not asking for any donations for the roof or home repair. Like I said, we'll take care of it. So thank you so much for people continuing to tune in, and I just wanted to give an update because a lot of people are asking, and so there's the update. So thank you so much. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the immortal John Hancock. Thank you so much, and you have a good day. Switching gears to something a little more positive, I definitely want to announce that the 10th annual Cowlitz Gamers for Kids is the next public appearance that I'm going to be at, gaming related, and I would love to see some of you folks there. There's going to be some of the Metal Jesus crew, including Metal Jesus himself, and I'm really excited about this event this year. I can't believe it's the 10th annual event, and this is a fundraiser for Arc of Cowlitz County, and this means the world to me. I'm the founder of this event, and I would love to see some of you folks there for a good cause. March 30th, Cowlitz Expo Center.